All right, so here's a demonstration of actually making the cut itself. Because the blades are very smooth on the sides, I recommend using your knuckle or part of your thumb here just to guide the blade initially. Notice my hand's not up here where the blade's going to come in contact with it. My hand's way back here, and I'm holding that blade just to stabilize it. Once the blade starts to bite into the wood, you no longer have to keep your hand there. Either stabilize the wood elsewhere or grab something really steady. Now it might be difficult to see in this angle, but I'm starting up high and I'm coming low. I'm starting up high and I'm coming low. You'll notice that the gap at this end of the blade, at my hand end of the blade, changes as I'm making my cut. You'll notice here as well that the curve gets a little bit tighter as this cut's going to continue. If you want to create relief cuts, you can. I'm not going to do it right now. It takes extra time, but a relief cut's simply a straight cut that goes into the angle where your actual cut meets. That way these parts break off as you're making your continued cut. Gotta make sure I'm not cutting anything beneath me. I'm having a real hard time holding this steady. I suggest you find yourself a friend or a nice clamp to hold whatever you're working on in one place. Now, if you read your textbook, you'd remember that the best way to keep that blade from locking in place is creating a small wedge and opening that kerf up just a little bit. You can do that with almost anything. I'm just going to use a small screw here. And it actually helps spread that kerf gap out. Once you've got that side cut, go ahead and work on your other side. Again, you've got two of these to create, one for the front, one for the back. I don't, like I said, recommend opening up the doghouse doorway or hole if you plan on making it the maximum width right now, because you might want to make up for some movement in the creation of each of those wall sections. If you're making a real small door, feel free to go ahead and give it a try. Next video will show how the framing starts.